You know, they got the gold star packs, which is like these guys here, and the old stuff that used to be for Black Friday. Man, if you missed out, you got ripped off. Well, it's my birthday, and the wildlife expedition has started, so this is the first in the many, like the first one of the games that got their updates going. And it's interesting that they got this update going on here. Now, we have gotten some updates as far as what's coming up as far as quality of life features. Apparently the new map stuff is supposed to be called multiverses, which a lot of people might think Rick and Morty, but honestly when I think of that, it reminds me of the update that Family Guy The Quest for Stuff did. So I don't know how that's going to go about. I'm curious about how that looks, but we'll see. And then, you know, they might be focusing on the map editor, so it makes it easier to move things around. And the other thing that they're going to be doing, which is a new fix, is the sucking button, which is going to be the first thing here. Why does it always seems to be the same colors? It's so stupid, but okay. Now, I still don't know what's going on as far as things go. Alright, so Candy Mobile, and then we got Tribal. So this drops us ropes, and then this drops us bags of marshmallow. Okay. So, wildlife camping. Got something for Schroeder. Franklin, sorry. We have something for... I forgot her name. We also have this, by the way, which now drops an item for this event. But it's one of those past items that you got as a grand prize. So that seems like something of noticing so far. Oh, then we got the camp bus ride, which is, I think, based on a real life thing. I know something like this is somewhere. Oh my god, we got more of these? Okay. Hedgehog. Pine cone. Oh yeah, we got more. Yeah, see, so it drops like a flashlight now. Alright. The items themselves, big camping chair, marshmallow campfire. It's like, I don't know, scout card. Explorer's tent. And then we got a nice bath and an acorn tea set. 30 this time. Okay, so it's a lot less than before. No. Unless that was what it was like before. I don't know. So, 3 weeks. As usual. Sash with pins. Explorer's cap. Okay, we need caps. Hiking shoes. We need shoes. Camping tent. Tape. Catching nets. Oh god, we need the repaired things. Yeah, so camp flashlight. Why is that such a downgrade? You know, before that item used to drop like high value items. Now it drops crappy flashlights. It's like, why? Also, give me a sec. Sorry, I just realized that you probably didn't hear me so much because of the loud music, but change that now. Food container, box of Scout cookies, water bottle holder. Oh yeah, well, I got too much for the water bottle holder. And the rope, apparently I got that before. I'm trying to think of why. This will be easy to get. Explorer's outfit, camp set, camping food, Explorer's badge. See, why didn't they drop this Explorer's badge? It would have been better. But whatever. World famous Beagle Scout. Nah. So we got this here. So Rocky Rocks for this one. Wildlife Explorer Scout for the Cookie Girl. Forest Cave Entrance. Hiking Rock Monument. Rock art of a boy and his dog. Bird in a sleeping bag. I remember there was a joke about that. It's just like, oh, I found this worm. It's like, I don't think it's a worm. I think it's a bird in a sleeping bag. And then Snoopy comes in and just grabs one of the things. Oh yeah, and by the way, First time you can actually get Bill back. That and Harriet, so got the two lovers here, but that's the Beagle Scouts. Thirsty Bear, Log Cabin, Keeping Warm, Camping Meal, Map Table. That's like wildlife camping. Cool, so I got some points already. And that's the sucky part about this, by the way, this whole reason that this thing kind of started in the first place is just, I don't know who has the golden outfit, by the way, but that's going to be something to deal with, I think. Certainly. I'm not sure how exactly, but, you know, it will be something to deal with in the future. I have to figure out who exactly, but we'll kind of come close to that when we get to it. And, you know, I did my best with the voice work. I think it came out okay, but it is a bit wonky. But then again, the whole Snoopy thing was just like, you know, wonky to begin with. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It now drops flashlights, which kind of sucks. Because before, it used to drop us good items, but now... No, now it's crap. That's cool. So we got two of those things, so might as well put them down to start, you know, harvesting the stuff. Yeah. Sorry. Again, Hellgear, why did you do this to me? Oh good, the thing's not there, so I have to come back later on. That's stupid. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't want to drop everything, which is so stupid, but... And then this is so laggy too. So Wildlife Plush is the last one here. Man, they really need to rework this stuff here. So we got cute plushies. And then we got, yeah, interesting. Alright, well, it's weird that we don't actually get the, Raymond? Yeah, Raymond. We're not the purple bird. I'm surprised we don't get him involved in this because he's part of the Beagle Scouts. But no, I guess he's too different. You know? Yeah. Well, I guess I have to do that in my off time. For now, I guess we should just figure out the story here. And then just kind of... Actually, hold on, go back. I can actually do that. As well. Figure out the story with this, and then hopefully this goes well, better than last time. That's for sure. But, who knows. Yeah, so I already... Yeah, so... Alright, let's start the story. Alright, Beagle Scouts. It's time for a new expedition. We'll see what wildlife creatures we can find on our hike. I just haven't thought of a good name for our summer activities. Beagle Camp does have a good ring to it. But let's just stick with Wildlife Expedition for now, okay? Oh, just like the name of the update. Roll tape, cameras, and place wildlife. So, I think these, like, this makes sense. It's like, okay, these items you need to get anyways, so, you know, might as well, right? So I can't do anything because he needs stuff. And look, now the item's there, right? If I go back... Yeah, now it's there. That's stupid. Why? That is stupid. Speaking of items, might as well see what's new-ish, right? So let's see this. It's like a few items here, and then it's kind of done, alright? But the thing is, they haven't updated, okay, so we got some old stuff. Yeah, they haven't said anything as far as updates are going, which is kind of weird. Also, yeah, a lot of these items look like items we've seen from Goosebumps, and that's partially because back then they wanted to share items. So remember when that big complaint when I'm like, these items don't feel spooky? That's why. Because they just took them from Snoopy. Which I guess makes sense, but at the same time it's like, my god, bicycle stand costs so much. Why? It's bicycle stands. It shouldn't make sense why it costs so much. It's stupid. Again, I keep on saying it's stupid, but it is. Oh, look, in the white tent at the very back. Why does it cost so much for that? Makes no sense. Got a fort. Oh, great. You can go. I love how they turned this item that was once like a grand prize item that dropped cool items into a crappy item now. A spawn item. Which is just garbo, right? Plant shop, curious birds. They don't give us any of that cool stuff that actually helps us with the event. No, no. Let's give us crappier items that we don't need. Makes sense. Big brain move. Yeah. This is the thing. This is what happens, right? No one wants to do this, so now I'm going to be doing it. And complaints? Absolutely. That's just the way of life. Too bad. But, anyways, I should continue on with this, so... Let's do a camera. See who drops this. Oh. Right. I guess somebody... Oh, so that does drop that. So that's one. I need a character now. Oh yeah, that's probably this guy. Yeah. He doesn't really get much activity anyways. And I guess I can do one more. Because why not? So yeah, I actually can do stuff. Pack marshmallows. Alright. Again, like, there's so much stuff. Oh, and this guy just gives us 2, so he's very useful if you have him. But at the same time, it's like... I don't know, man. It's like I'm doing this just because I have an obligation to. I mean, it's nice that they brought the camping thing back, but it's not as great as it used to be, I would say. But I don't know. We'll see, but again, not huge. Like, it's hard, man. Like, I do this as a necessity just to kind of archive stuff, and people do watch it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I guess that's it for now, so I guess I'll be back once new information and stuff comes in, so yeah, see you in a bit, and like most likely when we come back, when we get the scene, which is the wildlife camping area. So yeah, there's that. Alright, just exploring, and discovered the first character who is our buy with dollars, and that's Charlie Brown. Good old Charlie Brown. There we go. Our free outfit. Yay. Can't really do anything just yet, but, you know. It's the thought that counts. Someone on the forum pointed this out, but yeah, there's a 4th of July pack. Very late, but hey, at least it's here. Not sure why I didn't get offered. I mean, they had a 4th of July sale, but not the pack, so... Weird. Makes you wonder why. Also, they finally made the post, so they actually talked and said where everything came from. And one thing of interesting is that Snoopy's look, as well as why Loretta is included, is due to the comic that this is based off of. So this was when Loretta got introduced. So I'm like, ah, that's why. That makes total sense now. Again, most of these events so far, which I'll give them credit for, are based off of the comic strips. So at least they're getting some ideas from that. At least I can do that, prepare for hiking. And if you're curious, the other character that can actually get me stuff is Sally. because she's the other character who's available for coins right now. So, as far as where she is, no idea, but I think she's probably like the first people. Of course, his brother Rover sleeps just like him. Okay. I think that's all the stuff as far as materials go, but I might be mistaken. Also, I do apologize on my lack of enthusiasm. I don't mean to. I know I'm trying my best here, okay? I'm sorry. I'm just, I am trying to... Why did I click on Linus? I don't mean to click on you, bud. You're just a floating head, but okay. Yeah, let's just ignore that. Yeah, so I know that there. Let's try this again. Hold on, let me just go get her. 49 costumes for her, by the way. Crazy. But hey, at least she has, I guess because she's one of the main characters, right? So she's just gonna get included for everything. Snoopy probably has the most as far as costumes go. Gives you how much things she got going on. Yeah, so we need the camp stuff. Like, just out of curiosity with Snoopy, we won't be able to see... Actually, why did I click on that? We won't be able to see his costumes because they recently did, what do you call it? Yeah, they basically got rid of all the non-special ones, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't have them, then too bad. Too bad you don't get them. God, and then we got a bunch of this stuff here, so this is the only things I got so far. Most of these are just because of free or because I covered them. So, you can just see. Man. It's gonna be different now. There's no way to get old costumes back or stuff, which is weird, right? If that's the case, then just block it, but I don't know. God, 70. Wow. Do you think that's enough? Alright, well, whatever. Anywho, that's it for now. So I will return when we do get some information going, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I can get this going here. Yeah, they can just need another camera, which I'll be able to do. Out of curiosity, no. Unfortunately not. No luck. Oh yeah, and by the way, it's giving us the bird thing, but again, I don't feel like getting... Like, how much is it just to get it as its home? It's like, what, for 400 bucks? I think. Let's just see this real quick. I think it was 400 bucks, if I can remember. And that is... yeah, 400. God, and look, the fort is 95. They just made that worthless. I love how they just converted the item to make it completely useless now. Sucky. Oh well. I'll be back when I finally get my butt up to wildlife camping site. Hopefully. I just realized I have this already. And this used to drop these tickets, but not anymore. Seems like they're just rechanging things all the time, so... Alright, well... At least they're making it interesting, somewhat. Oh yeah, by the way, this is now a lie. They don't drop these anymore. They used to, but... they wanted it to get earlier, so... Yeah. Well, it's the next... Thanks. That's exactly what I wanted. As I was saying, it's the next day, and the login bonus gave me 1,000 points, which should be enough to continue on with the quest line. So we're just going to do that as we go. So let me just go ahead and click on this, and I'll be back. Alright, so one thing I'll say is that this item actually drops us something good. Like, it just recently dropped us a badge, so that's always positive. Anyways, let's go over here. Yep, there we go. There's the big item. Perfect. So now Charlie and Sally can do stuff. So let's go put that down. There it is. Oh, it's nice and animated too. That's cute. How far? Oh, that's... Oh, I can't place it here? Can I place it here? Let's call roll before we depart. Woodstock, Bill, Conrad, Oliver, Harriet, why are you just getting here now? I hope you have a good excuse for being late for our Beagle Scouts expedition. Well, bringing an angel food cake with 7-minute frosting is a delicious reason to be late, I'll admit. Didn't I hear that before, Deja Vu, once you got her? I mean, I guess... seems like that's gonna be the case now, isn't it? So I'm gonna be curious about Halloween because, you know, it's probably be the same thing. Linus is gonna try to find the pumpkin and whatever. Except they're gonna do something weird. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, let's see the next quest. No, I'm not against having a girl in our hiking group, Bill. Yeah, Bill, I know you're, like, dating her, but, you know, don't have to be like that. It'll probably be good for Harriet. Of course. She'll learn just how difficult these hikes can be. And... who just ran by us? Harriet, wait for the rest of us! So it sounds like this is more of a Snoopy thing. Okay, that's good. Everyone else can just be... not. So anyways, let's do this here. How far away is this? Oh, it's not number 10. Alright. Well, now that we got that out of the way, I think there's nothing going on. Oh, speaking of, hello, Sally. Some people are leaving because the game is so long, like it takes so long to load. I'm not sure what's causing it, to be precise. There's like too much. There's too much stuff here. That's why. That's part of the reason. But yeah. Anyways, this should be easy to do, to get the stuff that we need, per se. But that's just me. Anyways. Yeah. It seems to be it for now. Oh well. It'll work, I guess. Anywho. Yeah, so this was like one of the old camping events type stuff coming back. It's been interesting to see Hellgear's react. Like, he does make posts, but I would like to see videos of him just talking about the whole, hey, you know, camping stuff, because he always like, oh, camping's coming in, and it never does. I think the last one was a digging one, and that didn't really take place. I mean, even this camping took place not on June, but in July. But, oh well. Anyways, this should be easy to get, so it's just the long haul of just grinding stuff, so see how long this takes me. So I think I know what they did. So, as an apology that they basically turned that item over there just to a craft, this item got turned into the random spawn thing instead. So, this is why this thing is just dropping high price items, so I mean, that's good. At least I'm clearing that up now. So the Rocky Rocks pack, which has Loretta costume as well as other stuff, is on sale now. I will be taking part in this when I come back after work because, quite frankly, I overslept and I'm not happy about it. Well, I bought it, like I said. So here it is. So get 2 costumes, which means you'll be able to do stuff. And then we got some decorations we'll put down and say goodbye to. Sounds good. Right, so let's have this go on here. And this should also... Yep. That's where I wanted to do. We should continue on with the quest line before anything else happens because, you know, things can happen. So, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Before I forget. There we go. So let's just put this down and continue. We finally caught up with you, Harriet. What got you so excited to run so fast? That is an interesting rock, Harriet, but, hey, that gives me an idea for an activity. Oh, I wonder what activity it is, Snoopy. I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Hopefully it's not going to be a roadblock. Let's be honest, it will be. Let's see this. So, oh, I get it. We're going to do pinecone swans. Yep, that's the activity. I already know your thing, Snoopy. Alright, everyone, gather round. Today we're going to hunt for interesting rocks. Let's see who can find the rarest rocks, okay? Sorry, a diamond wouldn't count, Bill. The minerals, not rocks. Where is he going to find a diamond, for God's sakes? Unless he's going to steal one from Gems, and he's just like, here it is, Captain. So, stash. So, okay, it's just collecting stuff. Alright, that's not going to be so bad. So, yeah, that's going to be easy. Water bottles. Oh, this. Easy. And that. Easy. See, why can't we have stuff like this? Huh, game? Why can't we have easy missions like this? It would have been so better. Oh yeah, and it's already, and one of the weeks is already gone, so we have a new thing. And yeah, in case you didn't realize it, I did not bother with it. $10, no care. I'll get that by just buying into the game. As per usual. But, you know, it's whatever. Whatever, dandy man. Anyways, yeah, so that's about that. So, I guess I'm going to be doing that. And, I guess go from there. So, oh yeah. I'm dumb. I was about to end it, and then I'm like, oh, duh, I remember. We got 2 characters, right? So let's go get them going. Alright, so we got her dressed, and she does dumping on stones. So that's good. Let's get Loretta. And here she is with her scout. So there we go. And she needs this cave. Great. Let me put that down real quick. I have to keep pausing on pausing because the thing is ridiculous with the time. Sorry, I forgot. Click on the sign. This way to adventure. Cool. Goodbye. Goodbye. You know, you might be wondering why I keep saying stuff like saying it like that. I guess it's partially due to a meme, a video I saw, and I just kind of cammed and just kept doing it. So let's do that. Alright, now she's ready to go. So let's go ahead and do that. And hey, look at that, she drops me cookies too, which is smart because that's what she does. I know Helger would have been bitching if that wasn't the case. He would be like, you know, how come she doesn't drop us cookies, huh? She's a Girl Scout cookie, like, you know, you know what I'm trying to say. She's a Girl Scout, she serves cookies, right? So it would be stupid if she doesn't do that, alright? So that's all I was trying to say. What does she does? She does me boots. Okay, so I don't need the boots right now, but it will save me some trouble in the future. Alright, cool. Let's just get the other items. I hate how slow this is, by the way. They need a fit. You know, I know they're talking about, oh, we're gonna do this cool thing and all that stuff, but my god, that's a big bird. I get it, you know. Is it a worm? Yeah, Marcy. Again, I get it, but it's like, that's not real life. That's huge. Rock art of a boy and his dog. These two will rock on forever. Cute. Goodbye. Alright, let's do this here. Last item. Which is Hiking Rock Monument. A sculpture of a young hiker. Cool. No. I want to click on this. Goodbye. Right, that's it for now. So, I guess we'll go from here and see what ends up happening. But, yeah, looking forward to how this turns out. And, it's very weird I'm covering this game now, but hey, like I said, Helger, he's not doing it anymore. He's playing the game, don't get me wrong, he's still playing it, but, yeah, he's not recording these anymore, so, I guess it's my turn, I guess. Hopefully this is worth watching, though. Something I'll note is that I'm surprised that they gave us characters that drop us high items rather than just the normal common items, despite it being worth for coins. So that's a nice little change. That's just the only thing I wanted to add here. So we're at level 15 now, and, you know, got this. I'll show that off in good time. What I will say, though, is that so far this update, like, I'm not too big on the items that you're given, but it seems a lot more easier. And I know, like, I paid into it, but I meant, like, I don't know, it seems like it's a lot more doable than the last one. That might just be me. It's the weekend and the expedition pass is live. So I guess let's go get that, shall we? So that finished everything? Yep, they clap because I paid. Isn't that nice? Ah, the amount of stuff. And then we got a costume too. Did we? Yeah, so we have... Okay, so we have one for you and Linus. Alright, so we're gonna do that then. And I also think this will finish our quest off. So let's just do that. Oh god, 10 more days. How many rocks have you collected so far at Woodstock? They're so heavy that you can only carry a single one. Maybe we should move on to our next activity. One that's better suited for two birds. Probably a good idea, Snoopy, I'm just saying. Alright. Yep, I had to wait. Yep, because I knew it. Yep, I knew it. So before I forget, I guess let's go get the characters and do their stuff, and then we'll continue on with the quest. Your door was just right here, actually. Man, I think the last time I did with pajamas. Alright, so get the scout. Scary stories. So let's go get Linus. And there he is with the scouts. So now he's gonna do storytelling. Makes sense that they're kind of together. Anyways, let's continue on with the story. As Beagle Scouts, we must never forget that we are surrounded by potential enemies. I think we should practice some tests to see how you react in an emergency. You won't need a pencil, Harriet. It's not a written test. Yeah, I remember this. This is when they go like, oh, bear, whatever, right? And then, you know, that's when the meme comes in. When they say, chicken hawk or something like that, and they immediately go on top of Snoopy's head. Or something like that. Yeah, so see, they're taking, it seems like nowadays they're taking inspiration from the actual comic books. Or I should say comic strips, but, you know. 'Tis what it is. So let's just see if there's actually any characters can actually drop me the items in question. Yeah, I know the stuff there drops it to me, so that's good. Don't get me wrong. It's always nice when I can do that. I just mean in general with the stuff. Alright, so just click, let's see what these two are doing. Okay, so they're not doing that for me, unfortunately. Let's see. Charlie Brown doesn't do that. She... Okay, so Marcy does it. Alright, that sounds good. So, I guess I'll just have them do that and we'll be good enough. So, I guess we should probably... Let me just do this and then let me put down the items that are, you know, new, important, that's not going to cause problems as far as story progression goes. So I'm just opening up these boxes on the side here. I'm getting Harriet's costume, which, whatever. I did get one flashlight, but then I'm also getting the world famous Beagle Scout card. Which is funny because I don't think we're supposed to be getting this at all. So, yeah, I was like, imagine winning this without having to claim the pack. I guess that's nice RNG, but doubtful. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, I guess let's just put some of this stuff down. Hedgehog habitat. It's stumped to find anything cuter. Or I'm stumped to find anything cuter. My bad. Let me just see, make sure that there's nothing else here that I'm supposed to be... No, that's about it. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back. Some of these other items I feel like I don't want to put down. No, just like I have to put it down just to put them down. But then I don't know if it's going to get glitched, right? Because that's the other thing I'm kind of worried about. Alright, so... Anywho, I think that's about it, because everything else we've seen before. I think. Let me just double check here. Yeah, everything else here you've seen before. So that's it for now. I guess I'll come back when something else comes in, either that I finish the quest line or whatnot. If you're curious, this is where we're at right now. So, yeah, takes us some time, but we'll get there. I think the flashlight should be fine, but the hiking shoes, I might have to craft it as well. What's the damage? Yeah, it needs shoes. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Right, so click on Mercy. She's all done. Now we just have to place one more item down, and then we can continue on with the quest, and then see what other nightmares we need to craft, per se. So let's just put this down. Go over here. The pinecone swans. These are the only things we got going on right now. Be ready now. I'm gonna try to catch you by surprise with potential threats. Bear! Very good. Flying up into a tree for safety is an excellent reaction. Depends on the bear. Some bears, like black ones, can climb trees, so that doesn't really do them any good. Snake! Very good. Move quickly to climb up on a high rock. You're doing great so far. No chicken hawk. Couldn't do that right now. Oh well, let's just see this. Okay, so got the next thing. That's good. Why did I click on him assuming that that was going to start the quest? You know what it is? I'm so used to other games doing this. That's why. Alright, Beagle Scouts. You've passed all your tests so far. But I have a final challenge. Be ready. Be alert. Chicken Hawk! Climbing up on my shoulders isn't any better than perching on my hat. Well, what do you expect? So, I don't know if anyone can give me a net, but I do know someone who can give me a tent, and I think that's Sally, but I might be mistaken. Yeah, she does give me that. I think someone does give me a net, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to see this. Could it be Linus? No, it's not Linus. So it might be Adora. Thinking about this. So let's just see if I'm right. Once this loads. Let's go to Eudora. It is Eudora. So Sally and Eudora is going to help me with this. But I might as well craft at least once. Hopefully there are items that are not going to be a pain, but you're never really sure. So let's see. What's the damage? The damage is tape and, oh god, patched up kites. Well, that's gonna take me a little while, but it's something, I guess. Oh, and also I should probably put that away. Anywho, we'll put this down and then I guess be done with it. Before I forget, beautiful crafted art. Cool. Right, so I guess that's it for now. I'll be back whenever. Well, the wildlife camping pack that has Bill included is available. I will be getting this when I come back from work, but figure I'll just show this off now. Well, as promised, I did buy it. And that also means that we got the famous Beagle Scouts now, so Wilderness Beagle Scouts for both Harriet and Bill. Got these 4 items we're going to take a look at, or I'm sorry, 5 items we're going to take a look at and be done with it. I guess let's just do this. Will it overload itself? No, we got campfires and whatnot. And I'm gonna also see, I'm gonna take a look to see Franklin, if he's available. Speaking of Franklin, which is, by the way, we find out his last name is Armstrong, and they found out the name after doing a weird football thing. It's hard to explain, but there was like this football video, a special, so they ended up announcing it, and this kind of reminded me of a story where recently on YouTube I got promoted a video which was you got puberty Charlie Brown, which is odd because it's like Charlie Brown comes back, his voice is a little bit deeper, but you know, he has that weird you know when you get a mustache when you're younger, you that weird pencil mustache thing going on? Yeah, so that's what he was getting there. And then while this was going on, you know, he just started having fun. Like, the other kids were talking about, like, oh, you're going through puberty, Charlie Brown. That's just what's going to happen, right? And he's just like, I don't want to go for womp, 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 womp. It's like, yeah, that's the thing. It's because you're turning to an adult. You're just going to be talking like that now. And then also afterwards, it's like, you know, he starts to disappear because, again, adults cannot be seen. And then there's this bit with his dad. It's like, Dad? Or is it womp, 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 womp? Anyways, yeah, but what's funny about that, I don't know why that popped in out of nowhere, but oh god, what's funny about it, I saw another YouTube video. I'm all over the place, but just hear me out. The other YouTube video actually talked about like the fact that apparently the whole rule of Snoopy not talking, adults does not get shown or heard. That's a lie. There's been specials where you actually get to see and hear the adults. For example, special Why Charlie Brown Why, which was talking about a girl who had leukemia, I think it was. The nurses, you can hear the nurses saying, like, Doctor, please come to the... It's like, oh my god, what the hell? There's no wah, 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 wah. You know, no trombone music going wah, 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 wah. You know, sadly. But, yeah. Lots of funny stuff with that. I mean, I'm slowly getting myself back into the groove of this. It's, again, sucks that pay money, but, you know... If I don't do it, nobody will. And people watch these videos, so it's something. Right. So might as well. Anyways, Franklin. Let's see Franklin real quick, because I'm curious to see how far you are to completing. Because I know you're the free people. Oh yeah, you're over there. Why was I so stupid? I don't know, I forgot. I looked at Franklin in his judge outfit and I was like, oh, that's a totally different person. One more. Okay, we need one more card and then we're all good to go. So I guess until then, let's find Bill and go from there. Oh yeah, and speaking of that episode, he ends up accepting his fate and he's like, goodbye, and he fades into the non-existence. And while this is going on, Lucy's just like, well, that's good for Charlie Brown. And all of a sudden she gets like boobas and then she starts going wah, 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 and then everyone starts getting like, you know, start going puberty, go wah, 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 and then they all just disappear. And then this is when oh good, I have to use the other thing, so I guess I should put that down. When this was going on, what do you call it? I was about to say, I was wondering what the viral thing is going on there. Just hold on. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, Snoopy comes in with a bowl, hoping that someone would feed him, but because everyone's an adult and disappeared, they don't exist no more. So all of a sudden, you start hearing. Okay, hold on. Thirsty bear. It's okay, Bill. He's just thirsty. Of course, just to make you know that Bill is interacting with this. But yeah, but what's funny about that? That happened, and then, you know, Snoopy's just sitting there waiting for food. The weather's changing, and then he just dies, turning into the bones. But what's funny about that too is when this was going on, the song was playing I swear to God, the song they chose for it to play was when Seymour was waiting for Fry from Futurama. If you remember that sad episode of Fry's dog waiting for him. Yeah, that I just it amuses me. It amuses me. Yes. Anyways, so we got that stuff going on here. Cute indeed. So Bill gives us that stash stuff, which, by the way, what are we needing right now? Because, okay, yeah, so we got that going on to finish this off. And then Harriet gives us the badge, the stash, which I think would have been good before, but, well. Anyways, with this, Lucy's done with for our thing. We will get, when it loads in, we will get wrong. Sorry, Marcy, you're the wrong person I need. You were useful before, but not anymore. I need Eudora. There you are. Thank you. You go back doing your scared thing. But yeah, you know, I'll give it credit. I do like how they kind of incorporated the scenes back again, except they utilized, you know, having the animation be associated with the area, which is nice. You know, I'll give it that, so it's not fully gone. Not like in the back when you have to play scenes in order to play through. Like, I'll show off what I mean in a moment. So let's click that. So that should give us everything right now. And is there somewhere close by? I think, yeah, the only closest one I think at the moment is, yeah, right here. So, like, when you click on this, yeah, you would have to do this, right, to have characters go on scenes, and you would have to give an item and whatnot. This is the alternative to that, which is nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good for what it is, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, you know, at least this update is a little bit better. At least, you know, I just have to talk about Snoopy and just put a thing and then just high-pitch my voice to the Beagles, the Woodstocks. Are they... I know one of them's called Woodstock, but are the birds called Woodstock? I don't think so, but I don't know. Helgeir would know, but unfortunately he ain't here no more. He's gone. He's gone, I forgotten. He still does stuff, but you know. Oh yeah, we got this, so let's do this. Cute beaver. Alright, did everyone get enough supper? Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for bed. Let's get out of those old sleeping bags and hit the hay. Good night, Scouts. Sleep well. May 1,000 angels rest on your shoulders. My grandmother used to say that every night. That'd be very uncomfortable. 1,000 angels resting on your shoulders. Like, how is that possible? They must be really tiny angels. Just floating eyeballs and in rings, like that biblical explanation of what an angel's supposed to look like. But anyways. Oh, all right. Yeah, this is from the comic book, so at least we get another voice, but sorry I interrupted. Go ahead, Marcy.
I've never been bird watching before, sir. Do you think we'll see an eagle? It could happen. Now, you stand over there and we'll each report what we see. I think I see some puffy birds, sir. Those aren't puffy birds, Marcy. Those are clouds. But look, over there in the bushes. I see something very odd.
Yeah, a big fat worm, and then he just comes in and takes it. Again! They're doing the thing! They're doing the thing! You know, the thing? Yeah. Anyways, I got a lot of that so I can craft it. I don't know if anyone can actually... No, you dropped me the water balls thing, so no one can drop me that yet. I don't know who does it, but somebody does. I'm assuming it's probably the other people. But I mean, don't know right now. Somebody does it. Collect rope. Oh, that's ridiculously easy. Good for me. Yay. So, Do not put down... Oh yeah, I'm going to get rid of the beaver. I just realized that. So we got the explorer's tents, so that's not important. So... I can put this down. I know that for sure. So first of all... Oops. I don't know why it was black. Big camping chair. Who says camping can't be comfy? With a cute beaver plushie. Goodbye. That's a cute, by the way. There's the whole things there. So toasty. Yes. And guess what? Goodbye. So toasty? Goodbye. Don't need you. Alright. So, explorer's tent is the only thing we need not to put down. We got this, which is kind of cool. Snoopy and friends stay warm. I kind of want to keep this out, to tell you the truth. Like, it's not bad. Like, just for this update anyways. That's cute. Again, they do a good job with decorations and whatnot, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know. Here's the other thing, too. I recently talked to people and been like, hey, you know, it seems like every update we get, like, a golden statue. I think this update we don't get that. And I think it's probably because it's hard to do one for this, because they've done so many of them. But anyways, map your next expedition. Alright, cool. Now the thing is, by the way, that this seems like this is trading on old ground. Like, I could have sworn they've done something like this before. It's possible. I don't know for sure. But one of the other reasons why that might be the case, all the food from an outdoor feast, cool, is that, you know, for a few years, it was always the Great Pumpkin, so it'd be curious to see what they do for Halloween this year, because it seems like they have a pattern of behavior. And then we got this, which is a nice house. Oops. That's not what I wanted to click, but thanks for that. A cozy mountain home. Okay, cool. And that's about it, I think. Let's just see, is this it for now? Let's find out. Yes, it is, because everything else is just extra stuff. Extra stuff that you don't need no care about. Okay, cool. So, I guess I'll return when stuff happens or when I get something cool. Actually, I should probably open boxes because, you know, just to see where we get from here. Oh, speak of the devil. Look, I got the thing I need. Which is over here. Oh boy, 7. I'll get it just fine, but still, it's just like, it's gonna take me a little while. Oh boy. Hold on, it's loading. Cool, cool, yay, did it, and I think that's it. So I got that. Yeah, so I think there's 2 more quests after this, because there's this crafting, and then there's this one here. So, getting the end, I think, would be fine. It's more so the quest line I'm concerned with. Also, what's going on over here? Actually, the quest line, not so much, because... Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably... Again, using my brain for a minute, I just realized... Oh, I don't got that. I can do this, though. And I'll hold that off for now. Food container, I guess. Because my idea was to kind of get started on the other ones, because that's going to pop in and be like, hey, you need to do this. Actually, hold on. Does somebody give me that again? Yes, Charlie. Good old Charlie Brown does. I'm glad that Charlie Brown and Lucy, or no, Sally, are able to give us stuff for coins, you know, instead of giving us crappy consumables. So that's something I'll give the game, so I'm glad for that. Good, some old items I can get rid of, because I don't need these anymore. Give me some useful stuff, and maybe I'll be caring about it. But yeah, getting the end stuff would be fine. It's just everything else I'm concerned with. Oh good, we got another one of those. Very helpful. Very helpful indeed. We might end up winning Franklin too, but it doesn't look like it. You never know though. I got a flashlight. Those are useless because I got many of those. Oh, speak of the devil, look, it's Franklin's here, everybody. Finally, let's go see Franklin. That I did before. I know I could have done the old way, but nah, this is better. Let's just do it the long-fashioned way. Thank goodness I didn't decide to end this clip off so early, or else, you know, I might have to record it and be like, ooh, oops, look what I did. I opened the box and I got the thing. So, go over to Franklin. As the game loads, I really hope that they can fix it loading. I know they're doing quality of life stuff, but really, this is the next thing they need to do. For sure. So he's dressed. Fluffy marshmallows. Good, he gives us the cooler. Which is needed. Because that's something I need for right now. Anyways, I think that's about it. Oh. I was about to say the game was about to crash on me, but no. Okay, cool. That's cool. Alright, yeah, so I think that's about it. There's nothing really much else here going on. Oh, I got another one of those. Cool. Let's see. At least I got production. Anyways, that's about it for now. Let's see this. Yeah, not bad. 3. Pretty good. Pretty good. I love it when when the game wants to load in on me. Feels much better than the last update, that's for sure. Especially since I was like, oh man, maybe not. But, this update, not so bad. It's actually turning out pretty well. But anyways, that's it, folks. I will come back when something interesting happens. Of course. Doodles! 3 days. Yeah, I've been certainly taking my time with this, if you haven't checked. And, oh yeah. Plushy things are... I forgot, this wasn't like the other games. This game's a little stupider. So, it's this one, which I believe is the last of these stuff. The side quest stuff. Okay. Well, I guess time to get this, and get the last 2 costumes here. Sorry, I thought there was something else entirely. Alright, well, we got that now. So let's get these 2 costumes going. And I think that's everybody now, as far as stuff goes. And that covers everything with 40,550 points. Under 3 days we got all the prizes. Cool. I guess we should put them down. But first things first, let's get the other characters up and about. Alright, so we're here. I got this out here. And what's weird is apparently the birthday outfit is not hidden, which you thought it would be because of, of the other costumes, but... Alright, I guess I'll nap in the wild, so... He's the one that would have gotten me the thing I needed, but... Oh well. Let's go get Peppermint Patty now. Okay, here we are. So, Wildlife Explorer. And Good Balance gives us the hat, which I guess we don't need, really. So, I guess with that, we should put it down, continue on with the quest line, try to get going with the other stuff, and then from there... I guess see where we go from there, as far as stuff goes. Alright, so... guess let's do that, I guess. So I guess we need to put down the tent, I believe, is the thing we need. Because that's the one... Oh, we got this, the nice bath, which is the grand prize, which is outdoor bath feels good. Okay. So now... let's just see some of this stuff here. Yeah, so we got a bunch of plushies, which we'll show off in a minute. Let's put this down and continue.
Look, sir, I think I found a strange creature. It looks like a giant worm or something. That's a bird in a sleeping bag, Marcy. You found a bird in a sleeping bag again.
I'll take that. Woodstock, you overslept again. That's a demerit.
I think we've disturbed the wildlife, sir. Or upset the balance of nature or something. A bird in a sleeping bag.
Yeah, well, what can you do, Marcy? Or Peppermint Patty. Anyways. We've got to hustle, Beagle Scouts. There are enemies about. No, we can't wait until after breakfast, Bill. That's the life of a Beagle Scout. Alright, marshmallows, which is great. Outfit of that. And we already got the thing in question, so that's great. And then we have a character who can do that for us, so that's also good. So, hopefully I can actually get this going and finish this off, but I'm not 100% sure exactly, because it's just this that I need to kind of go at a bunch. And just seeing here, oh yeah, click on this. So I'm hoping that we should get to the end in the next part, but I'm not sure. We have a few more days left and I've been kind of lacking, as you can see, so we're just gonna try our best to kind of get through this as fast as possible, but you know, no promises. I could speedrun this, but I don't know, we'll see what ends up happening. Let's just put some of the other items down, that the plushies anyways, just to see what they're like. So butterfly plushie, so cute and cuddly. Yeah, I feel like I should just put the plushies in where the sleeping update was, the pillow, whatever you call it. But again, lazy. You'll go nuts for this one. Alright. See the next one? It's the beaver one. Man, they're pretty big. Not an otter, but you otter get one. Gotta love those dad puns, I swear. Anyways, duck plush. Big duck. This duck will quack you up. Alright. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's it for now, because everything else is, yeah, so everything else is just putting stuff down and just kind of going from there. Alright, sounds good. I will do that. And, I guess go from there. And, yeah. That's basically it, because I believe the tea set is the last item we need to put down in order to finish this off. Yeah, I'm going to say that's the case. So, oh, by the way, this cozy tent to keep out the cold. So just to quickly see this real quick, just so I'm sure. Alright, I have to go all the way over here. So yeah, basically that's the last thing to put down, and then we're done. So, I'm hoping the next quest is going to be the last one to finish this off, but we're never 100% sure, so I'm going to try my best. See where we go from there. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. So he takes 27. How much if I were to speed up the other one, though? Let's just see. 6 to, I'll think about it. Anyways, we'll see in a moment or so. Forgot to do this just to show off all the characters doing stuff, which is nice when you put them all together, you know. She's just, you know, looking in the cave. Harriet is just in the trees, kind of doing some stuff. Got the kids kind of doing Gary Stowe stories and kind of chilling out. Charlie Brown's trying to get some logs, but unfortunately can't because he's just stumbling on that. Got Marcy and Patty trying to walk across the thing, but having trouble to do so. We have Bill and Woodstock. Like Woodstock sleeping while Bill's trying to drink from the water there, which is cute. Oh, and he gets scared by the bear. That's also true. That's fun. And then, of course, we got Sally trying to open up the sleeping bag, but having difficulties, and she's getting frustrated by that. So yeah, that's basically it for here. It's pretty decent for the animations. It's not a whole lot, to tell you the truth, but it's something. I'll give it that. But yeah, I mean, you know, you can't only go so much, right? Right, so let's click on Bill and be done with this. Give me the compass, Woodstock. I'm not sure which way we're going. Raymond had it, but he couldn't come with us today. Oh, nice little nod to the fact that Raymond's not included in this part. Good call. I think I got turned around while we were running. Now we're lost. Cool. So I think this is the last one. And I was gonna have Bill kind of... I mean, might as well. Thing is, we only have like 34 hours left, so I have no idea if we'll be able to finish this. If this is the last one, then great, but I don't know. I think I see someone. Maybe they're coming to rescue us. Or maybe it's someone coming to mug us? It's bad enough being lost without getting mugged, too. They're getting closer, and we're trapped with no escape. We're all doomed! Yeah, so this is the last one, and of course it's gonna be with What's-Her-Face. Oh boy, this is, I did put a head start on this, but still. Thank God Charlie Brown is the one that actually gets us this. And he's the free character, so I'll give him that. I'm glad for that to be the thing. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to try my best to get this going. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I mean, I'll see how close I am, and I might just spend cash to skip this, but we'll see, because I'm not going to be taking a whole lot of time. Sadly. But, you know, I'll try my best. Yeah, ooh, I got ahead of time. See, me smart. I know. Oh well. See, here comes the start of me spending money. I hate the fact that you have to spend money in order to actually complete everything, to try to collect it. However, to be fair, this is the last one, and it's based off the comic, so I know this is going to be when we see Loretta. And she's going to be like, hey, do you want some Girl Scout cookies? And like, oh, thank God. And then it'll end like that. So even if I didn't get to the end, I did get everything. So let's see how far we can get to when we get, I guess, tomorrow or so, and see what the end result is. And then for sure, we'll kind of end it from there. Explorer's Badge will be easy to get, I think. The hard part is going to be the camping food, because there's so much of it. But, you know, I'll try my best. Maybe I get lucky, but who knows? I have no idea how, but I managed to get everything done. As crazy as that sounds, I know. It sounds very impossible, but it has happened. Surprisingly. I've gotten everything that needs to get done. If you don't believe me, we go over here. Just need to collect one of these, which we'll do. And then I also am going to collect one more of this for a reason, which you'll see in a moment. But yeah, there it is. With 10 hours to spare, I completed the whole thing. Wow. Oh yeah, and you probably have noticed too that this is now gone. So you might be wondering how. Well, turns out it wasn't an endless glitch. What it was doing was it was taking stuff from the inventory. So because of that, I had to put everything down before it would allow it. Because for some reason, if it doesn't, what will end up happening is that it will just assume take it from the storage before you're able to put another one down. It's stupid, but you know, that's why it felt like it was endless, because it was taking it from the storage area, not the promotions. But anyways, let's put this down and end it.
Hello, my name is Loretta, and I'm a scout. Would you like to buy some cookies?
Cookies? Yes, indeed. We're saved, everyone. It seems your favorite things can sometimes be your savior. I think we're all learned something today, Beagle Scouts. Yeah, and that's it. And look, we got money too. No weird pop-up to say that we're done, which is very odd. So, you know what? We'll just have Snoopy, because he's the breadwinner. We'll have him do that one last animation. Everyone else can just go off. So we'll just do that there. Give him my final thoughts. And then, oh. What was I doing? I needed to tell you what that said. Oh boy, I have to find it now, and then put it down. This is gonna be hell. When are you gonna change this to be that of the atoms? It'd be so much better. Everything would be packed in the same areas. You know, it would be perfect instead of doing this nonsense. And then also a search button too, so that way we'd be able to find what we are looking for. But that's just me. Yeah, there it is. Let's put this down, read it. What all squirrels love to drink. Okay, that's nice. Alright, so with that in mind, it's about time for me to talk about my final thoughts on everything. Oh, before I do that, you may be wondering why I collected the other stuff. For this, get some other money back, despite me using a lot of it. So yeah, as I figured, it was going to basically end like that. So my overall thoughts. It was pretty decent, surprisingly, for a return to camping event. Although I will say that it seems like they're running out of ideas because they're just copy and pasting from the comics. Whether you like that or not, up to you. I'd sometimes miss the creativity, but, you know, we'll see what ends up happening. Sometimes creativity ends up making some weird options like the Halloween update last year. But, I don't know. I will say that I did like how this one was handled compared to the last update. Especially with as far as the deals and whatnot goes. I especially like the fact that Sally and Charlie Brown were not only the ones you bought with coins, but also were able to drop you high-level tier items rather than just the common, oh, here's the crafting little items, right, that you usually tend to see. So that was a welcoming change. As far as that's concerned, though, that seems to be basically it. So with that in mind, I guess that will end this part of the Beagle Scouts update. It was quite interesting that I'm covering these again, especially since I tend not to, but, you know, with Hellgear out of commission, you know, there's no one else who's covering these things, so I feel like it has to fall on to me, which, you know. And the thing is, I never really bought any of the packs before, so now I'm kind of buying more money into this, so, you know. Luckily, unfortunately, the Horror Town update that I'm tending to know for hasn't done anything just yet, so we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, that's it for now. So I'll see you whenever next updates comes in for August. And we'll hope for some good things there. Until then, enjoy Snoopy warming up behind the fire. Sounds fun.